Good morning. So today you get to start your mitosis iMovie to make your mitosis wrap. Prior to creating the iMovie, you will need to create the visuals for your mitosis wrap and take pictures of those visuals. But then once you are ready, you're going to want to open up iMovie and you're going to want to create a new movie. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and want to upload the pictures that you've taken, and you can click on different files, and once you find a picture that say you want to be involved in your iMovie, click where you want it involved and click the plus sign, and it'll just throw it in there for you. If you don't like where that group of pictures went, you can always move it later, so know that is an option. It's not a big deal if it goes in the wrong spot. It's not anything worth stressing out over because you can move it around wherever you want it to be. So put your pictures where you'd like them, and they automatically go in for a few seconds. This bar adjusts how long you can actually adjust how long you want your that picture to play for. So go ahead and adjust the length of time as necessary as well. My recommendation to you is put in all the pictures and or videos that you want prior to recording your mitosis wrap. Also, prior to recording your mitosis wrap, you should have written out what your mitosis wrap is so you are ready for recording, because recording before you know what you're going to say is not going to work out very well. So again, make sure that you get the pictures and videos in that you want, write your mitosis wrap, and when you feel like you are ready to record, that is when you'll want to click at the beginning and decide where you want the recordings to start. Also, don't forget titles are also really important. So on your pictures, you can have different titles put in, and you find those titles over here. And what's great is every stage of mitosis, which you know you need to talk about according to your rubric, can have titles on it. So then let's say that I come over here and I want to have a title for this grouping. So I can title my text here. And so I'm going to put that in, and if I double click on my title, I'm then able to type what I want to say, what I want that slide to say, so that my title is in there appropriately. As you work on it, make sure you're editing as you go along, but sometimes you can't really edit until after you've watched your video, so don't become stressed on the tiny details until after you've been able to put things together and you've watched it a time or two. So all these titles are a great way to also caption your text, as I was saying before. When you're recording your mitosis wrap, if you want sound in the background, you can literally just have sound playing in the background because it will pick that up as well. If you prefer, you can choose sound effects from here that you can insert in somewhere within your iMovie. There are a lot of different sound effects. I'm currently in the theme music file. If you don't want the theme music, obviously there are many others. And so you can go ahead and find whichever sound effect that you would like. So if you're in a file that you don't want, you just click there again and you can find the different sound effects files. And so if you wanted a boom, you can go ahead and click on these and make sure that you like the sound that you're choosing, and so you can click on it and it'll make the sound so you can hear what you want. So again, those sound effects, you can move those wherever you'd like them to be in your movie. So those are just some of the different features of iMovie. I know you guys, for the most part, know a bunch about this, but there are a few people who don't use iMovie, and if you don't, then don't feel bad about that. Because today is a day that we get to work together as a class to work through these challenges. So once you, again, have your script written, you have your pictures and videos inserted, possibly you have your captions inserted because that will help you stay on task with your wrap and with the words that you plan to say, then you are ready to record your wrap or your sound over it. And one of the easiest ways to do so is to go up to Window, and you can do Record Voiceover. And once you're ready to record your voiceover, you can look over here and it'll just say Start Recording. So you have to determine where you want it to start recording, and then it will begin recording from that section. Okay, so I paused my video while I did some recording. After you do your recording, you can go ahead and then listen to your movie to see if you like the way that it recorded. So as you can see now, I can go back and I can watch my video where I'm at currently. And I have my intro with my title. As you can see, there are many distractions in my life as we go through the day. There are things I should be doing that look more like this. Not as exciting, some might say. So I tend to sway away from the musts and I go outside with my dog and my loves. I find many more things that I'd rather do, like playing in snow, weather, or with my husband too. So we are often doing things that are more fun, or silly you might say, rather than getting work done. So as you can see, that it had some edits that need to be done. For example, my words extend beyond my pictures. There are timing issues where my words don't match up quite with my images. And so as I watch that, I can adjust where my voice is and where my pictures are. And so I can click on my voiceover and I can move it to start at the beginning, say maybe here. And at the end, if it still extends beyond my picture, I can make this picture go longer. And again, adding more captions in. Wherever you have a voiceover flub, you can put a caption in that says, oops. And having sound effects in the background would make that a much more interesting thing. I hope that what I've shown you today has helped you a little bit with using iMovie. When you are finished with your iMovie and you know you're done editing it, you are able to share. And we do want to share our iMovies. And when you're ready to share, you're actually going to share it to YouTube. You will need to either ask Mrs. Taylor or I to help you upload it to YouTube because we use my YouTube account and I have a username and password. Good luck. I look forward to seeing these mitosis wraps and be creative.